Hey everybody. 1010, yeah? 1010. I actually saw 1010 on 1010. It was pretty cool. All right, so we're going to get some messages. We're going to use a sort of light deck, and we're going to use the angels, gods, and goddesses deck today. Just take a deep breath in with me. Let's ask our angels, saints, ancestors, and guides into our space to provide love and divine messages for our highest and greatest good. We're surrounded in divine white light and love. And yes, let's seal it up. All right. I'm going to use this deck first. I'm going to use that 1 second. My cat things are in here, so I may have to pause. All right. Goddess of knowledge. Start to apply what you already know. Trust your intuition. All right. There's a lot of information that's unlocking for you. And I feel like you're holding the key, like you're the key holder, okay? Goddess of psychic protection. What you believe, you create. No one can harm you. Okay. All right, yeah, goddess of sacred path. Let go of logic and trust your intuition. I'm sitting here just in this energy. It's beautiful. And then I have God of spiritual healing. An aspect of you or a situation in your life is in need of healing. I had to cover up the bits and pieces. Goddess of sacred power. You are being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. All right. You're the wisdom keeper. You're the peacemaker, the way shower. Again, sacred power. Okay. On a sacred path, holding sacred power. Okay. And those you come across receive some sort of spiritual healing, okay, as well as some sort of like wisdom or knowledge, okay? There's justice playing out here. It's almost like maybe at the time you don't see it as a blessing, but it is more resonating as an injustice. But as time and people heal, right, you start to see that, hey, you know, that truly was a blessing in disguise. So it says, goddess of justice. What seems an injustice is actually a blessing. All right. So whatever you experienced here was for the sake of healing, and it was like a catalyst for healing. And, you know, whatever this was, the rejection part of it, the pain part of it, the despair of it was really a catalyst for you to be in your sacred power. Otherwise, like, this would have continued until there was this balance restored. So there was something bigger playing out here, and it was something that was aligned with your sacred path. And this is now like kickstarted your intuition, your spiritual abilities, your psychic abilities here. So it all served a purpose. Okay. And you're in the energy of seeing it as the blessing, okay? You are being encouraged to expand your thinking, okay? This opened you up, okay? It was like the lotus got opened, okay? But it, you know, it is nurtured, right, in that mud, right? Angel of relaxation, letting go of desired outcomes, and you'll get what you want. Right? This is like not staying too attached to the outcome being a certain kind of way and unfolding a certain kind of way. You may be feeling like, you know, a bit of pull and push here for you. So they're like, don't worry, we have it taken care of. Okay, just relax. Look at this beautiful energy. I don't know. I feel like some of you are like like galactic beings, star seeds, earth angels. You may see a lot of like energy when you're in your mind's eye. It might like illuminate. Okay, you might see illuminations. Okay, you might see bright lights. You might see flashes of light. You might see in your third eye little glimmers. You might even see energy change from one form to another, or even be in no form at all. And then, you know, you start to see things illuminate. So I'm getting like, that's also part of the message, is so that you can let go of the desired outcomes and let things illuminate. Okay. Let things come. All right. And then this one comes out. You guys are funny. You are being encouraged to expand your thinking. Okay. Goddess of beauty. You are a wondrous being of light. There's nothing to change or fix. You're like this warrior. Okay. And you're just like, oh, you know, you've got the wounds, right? It's like your battle scars, right? Your battle scars, like, yeah, they are who you are, right? Goddess of strength. Stand up for what you believe. You'll gain respect by holding your ground, right? It's almost like they look innocent, but don't get it twisted, right? Stand up for yourself and what you stand for. It's funny. All right. I feel like, you know, you may deal with a lot of people coming at you because you reflect back to them what they don't want to see, right? And so it's almost like you trigger them. 12:21 in the timer here. So it's almost like you reflect back to others, okay? The qualities you see in others are simply your own reflection. So vice versa. All right. So you might deal with a lot that seems like an injustice, but, you know, part of this is what you're meant to kind of do as well. Your wondrous being of light. There's nothing to change or fix, okay? So sometimes there could be a bit of like reflection energy, mirroring energy going on. Just be aware of that. I feel like you receive quite a bit of it. I have Goddess of the Earth. So there's like an idea that's connected to your imagination, creativity, nature. It's actually coming your way. Sorry about the big sticky. It's a tree, but she's naked in the tree. So, you know, trying to keep it clean over here. It's almost like you can see through to the soul. Like you're very deep and you tend to go deep, and it makes people super uncomfortable. All right. So yeah, you're in alignment though. Like this is part of like your makeup. Okay. This is your goddess of beauty. All right. Inside and out. Okay. Your wondrous being of light. All right. Anything else with this deck? Okay. Because we're going to use this one. We're going to use this one. All right, cool. So the qualities you see in others are simply your own reflection. Okay. What you believe you create, no one can harm you. Hey, someone new is coming. Number 28. It breaks down to a 10. An important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life. Okay, I'm getting like strong soulmate energy. Okay, this is like Holy Spirit energy. Okay. Pure-hearted. Pure intentions. Okay. Get your power back. Goddess of sacred path, let going of the logic and trusting the intuition. It says you have forgotten who you are. You're a child of the divine, so take your power back. Okay? I feel like, you know, Mother Gaia is saying like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Let me remind you. I feel like there's this I don't know, it kind of reminds me of an aunt, right? Remembering. Yeah, taking back your power, all right? Number 44, you will manifest what you need. It says, express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance you need. Okay, so let go of desired outcomes and you will get what you want. Okay. God of spiritual healing. An aspect of you or your situation in life is in need of healing. Okay. There's this energy of increasing your knowledge. Another, this brings to a 6. Education brings opportunities. Take a course, pick up a book, find a mentor, or do what your song longs you to know. So it's like you can ask your higher self to guide you towards something that might need healing, or maybe you're looking to go into the healing field, or how you can help others in this energy. So I feel like education brings opportunities. All right. Yes, you are correct. You've listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. You're being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. So this is the decision that comes out of that. Have confidence in your decision. Okay. Ask your higher self for confirmation. You guys all know how to do that. If you don't, put it in the comments. I will be happy to share. Goddess of Justice. Yeah, change is coming. I'm here to guide you through this exciting transformation. Okay, like look at these. Look at all these butterflies. Beautiful, right? Yeah. What seemed an injustice is actually a blessing. Okay, because this was a catalyst for change. And you're seeing it that way. You understand it that way. You're accepting this. Okay. This is a time of joyous opportunities. You will manifest what you need. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass as it relates to this change and whatever decision that you are making based on your divine guidance. It has something to do with your own sacred power and you taking a leading role. Okay. It is going to be something that you're going to need to learn. Okay. Or it's as a result of something that you experienced and learned from. So it's like applying what you've learned. Okay. I feel like there's somebody new coming in and you're at a very strong point in your energy. Like you've called your power back. Okay. You're being encouraged to expand your thinking. Okay. And this is you staying on the course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. You're like right on point. On point. Okay. Goddess of Beauty. You are a wondrous being of light. There's nothing to change or fix. Okay. So this says, don't give up on love. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Totally up to you. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. For some of you, that is what you're wanting to call into your reality. And for others, it's somebody new. This also could be friendships and other relationships. You're being asked to put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins me to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. Okay. And then there's having no fear, right? An idea connected to your imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way, and they want you to have no fear about it. They want you to take a chance. Fear is the trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from disquieting feelings that could hold you back and maybe want to keep you back. So don't let this get the best of you. It's like you have more power than your thoughts. And you're really aligned to what's coming in, and they want you to go for it. They want you to put your creativity into action, and that there's nothing wrong with you and there's nothing to change or fix. Like, you understand that you are the all, and the all is you, in the sense of there's nothing that you can't create, right? There's nothing that you can't do. You would be the only one that would have control of that. And so this is you understanding that, like, because you know that you're the only one that can control that, you have control of that. Okay? That is something that you gain knowledge on, wisdom on, and it was through spiritual healing that you were able to tap into this information, this wisdom, this knowledge. And as a result, like, you got your power back. You remembered who you were. You woke up and you realized, like, hey, I have more power than I actually think I do. I feel like this was a catalyst, and it puts you right on course. Okay? They want you to stay on the course. You are correct. Someone new is coming. The qualities that you often see in others are a reflection of you. They don't want you to give up. Okay? You're not someone who gives up. You get right back up again. All right? Reminder, get your power back. Okay? You have forgotten who you are. You are a child of the divine, so take back your power. This is clarifying, goddess of the sacred path. Let go of the logic and trust your intuition. And crystals are extremely significant. So I'm getting like, you could surround yourself with, lots of ways in which to clear and cleanse and reprogram. I'm getting a bit of that. Like, you may need to do a bit of reprogramming, connecting, cleansing, clearing. Pick the crystals of choice, but I really navigate towards the quartzes. So a little tidbit there is that I feel like, don't let any kind of disquieting feelings hold you back. Like, you have full support, right? Whatever you need, it will manifest, because you have this strong ability. Okay? So just trust that your angels are bringing whatever assistance you're going to need when you need it. And this is just you really being in the energy of trust and having faith and being faithful. All right. So beautiful things playing out here around the corner, potentially around fall, which is kind of now depending on where you live, but nonetheless. All right. So, send out those wishes, right? Trust that what is for you will always be for you, right? I feel like this is the upswing, y'all. This is the upswing. Enjoy your upswing. Bye now.